Hey guys, welcome. Today, what I'm going to be doing is to walk you through this exciting program called Maths Invaders. It's so exciting. Kids will love it, and if you're a parent, get them to sign up, and it will be a great experience for them. So it's very simple. What we do is we provide a unique username for a child and a password. And in this particular case, we are using the username Luxon2, which is my password, and I'm logging in as a child. So we're going to be saying what a child says when they log in. So they log in as simply as that. It takes them to a number of options there. And so we are mainly concerned about Maths Invaders. So you click on that one, and that gets straight into the Maths Invaders. And as we know, this can be accessed using a mobile phone, a tablet, a laptop, a desktop, and any smart device you can use to access this. So straight up, when they get to that particular point, there is what we call the galactic campaign, and this is where the fun comes in, where you're faced with an aliens trying to invade your space. And it is a program. It's got several stages through which you go and you fight with these aliens. So that's a campaign that's there. But there's also the practice. Before you get into that, you get yourself equipped to fight the aliens. And then down here, you see we have the worksheets, and then we have the view progress. Now, let me start by just walking you through the worksheets, because this is another very exciting thing that we've got here. Under this, you can select, a child can select worksheets, not necessarily playing the game, but they can get into the worksheets. How does it look like? So from up here, you can choose the topic from which. Now, these are the topics that are covered in different levels that are covered. So there we're talking about counting, addition, subtraction, mixed times, tables, and so on and so forth. So if the interest, therefore, is want to get a worksheet around that and those things, you can just click on that and you select that and say the odd numbers. So you get into that. So the system itself just generates the worksheet. There it is. So this can be as a simple test to your child. If you're a teacher, you can use that to give work to your children. And then that is work, and then you don't have to spend time trying to work all that. The system can do that. So if you're a teacher or if you're a student and you're doing it by yourself, you can see the answers if you got them right. So it actually calculates automatically that. You can change the content by just clicking on that. Going back to where we went again, we can choose another subject, so we can look at the root. We can get that one. We can say that one, she might be the thing. And there it is. It generates that. You can hide the answers. And these can actually be printed out. So you can print them out, and they can also be aligned to a curriculum, national curriculum. And so, for instance, what we are using in Zambia, we are using the national curriculum for the British curriculum. That's what we're using, and so that can actually show you it aligns according to the curriculum there. And the other thing that we can look at is, let's say, select the tables. Again, this is what is involved there. So you can choose which table. So if you are talking about multiply, you have that. And then you also can change the values there accordingly. So, and create your own worksheet. And that is what that can do. So you can vary all that. So that's just about the worksheets that can be printed for the child to use. So it's very simple, and that can be learned that way. So let's go back. Let's clicking back, and hopefully that works. Clicking back, and let's go there. Let's see if that's gonna happen. Start maths. Let's start maths there. Okay, so we are back to this, but the other thing that we need to go before we get to the fun of it is to see progress, view progress. So how much progress is a child making? They can actually see the progress that they are making. So you can see that this child has done a bit of that work, they've done a bit of work there, and a bit of work there, and you can see the outcomes as they are laid out. Then we have a sample summary. So that is a summary that is provided as far as this child is concerned, how much work they have done. You can see that they have answered 93 questions. They had 87 correct and 6 questions wrong, and the overall percentage is 93.5. So all that information is readily available. So there's all that intelligence that is covered. Okay, and then we've got times tables, and that again can be, you can look at that, which is very fundamental to what we are doing, times tables. All right, let me close that. And then we can look at the, let's see, we can go into the practice. So how does this work? How does this look like? And so from here you can see that all maths by level, all maths by topic, or by times table, and so on. So you can choose from there what you want done. So if we say all maths by level, then we can choose which level we want. Okay, so we don't want too complicated level because my mind is not that fresh as some people. So we're just gonna get the basic one, and we'll do play. So this is how it goes. It is launching, and that's Maths Invaders. That's the guys inverting. Okay, so it's very simple. It gives you all the helps and how to pause and different things. So this is how it goes. Okay, so that's the thing. So you basically give the answer. It hits that, and then you have to move it around a bit. Okay, 0 plus 5, that's 5, and then it goes 0 plus 0 is 0, I think, and 1 plus 4 there is 5, and 0 plus 3 is 3, and 1 plus 1 is 1, 2, I think, yes. And it's going quick there. It's going, and you have to be quick to really get. So this is just they're invading your space, but to push the aliens away, you got to be answering that. So that's how it goes. And then you've got what's happening there for. And go back to 4, and it can go as far as so it actually masters the whole speed thing, and it's all happening, and so really happening until you have gotten all these guys out of the way, and the guys that keep on coming. Now the speed is much slower here. It's sort of for the child who is thinking like, I don't might like me, so that things are done again. You can see, and then up there you can actually pause. Okay, we can pause or we can finish. So it calculates that, and it gives you what currently got there. Okay, so back, and then we've got this thing that we are calling the galactic campaign. How does it look like? This is where fun begins, because from here there are different levels that you currently got, and look at that. So it looks like in the universe, and they're fighting the aliens, and there are all these stages that you have to go through and walk through that. You can't get there unless you've started from there, and the like. There are all these awards that are given. So if you click on that one, you can say, now there we have it, how it looks like. Step 1, zone 1. Let's look at some of the example questions. How do they look like? So basically, these are the questions. This is meant for like a year 1 stuff, as you can see from there, year 1, and what kind of questions they'll get, and then you can see what kinds of questions they'll get under this level. So those are the things that are being done, and that's where the work is being done there. Okay, so let's do that. And then from the same level, you can do what we looked at before, the worksheets. You can do the worksheets and the like. So that's good. And let's get to the fun. Just want to see the fun now. All right. Okay. So we get there, and so just basics. You can actually do the basic speed, and for an old man like me, it's just basic skills. Okay, so you get all that through that, and I am happy that you are here and you're welcome and the child. So there's that level of interaction. So there's hunting my people. I'm so mad, and then bring the storm to them, and all that. So it all now begins that campaign. And it's a similar approach, but there is where the child goes through stages and stages, and they score the points. And again, it's the same way of playing, and this is where it goes. Oh, they're coming, and it's basically going like that, and it's one, and it is two, and it is so it teaches the child to count, and and it is three. It is so you can see it's all coming down. Some of these can come really fast at you, and but while the child is having those feeling great and all that stuff, they're counting, oh, that's that, and getting into it, it's all great. But in the meantime, it is exercising their brains. They're thinking. They're not just clicking this. They have to think. They have to count. As they count, and so they get trained, and that's how it goes. Okay. That's all for the demonstration. So this is what the Maths Invaders is about. So it walks the child through different levels, and along the way, when they do finish that, they can go under the reports, and it can give them exactly what they have done and things like that. Some of these reports can be very detailed. Okay, so here we can see how many stars have been earned. 0 stars. Steps mastered, none of those have been mastered. So if this child was doing more of work, they'll get stars and stars, and those awards tend to spur the children on. So it's much fun, as you can see, and I hope that you have the pleasure to use this particular system. Thanks for watching. Bye.